And,
I'm going to do this whole podcast in a John Mayer sing-songy voice.
Don't do that.
And then I was zombie apocalypse zombie.
Zeno, you ready?
Horror movies are our life. You know, there's some horror goons. I'm Zeno the Vinci. Your boy ATX and Space Vikings.
Low key as me.
I'm trying to figure out
Yo, Mitsubishi Galant.
this changed my life forever.
I'm getting circumcised again.
Y'all boys feeling red. They got that stimmy lip.
Fuck.
Red. They got that stimmy lip.
Fuck.
Red. They got that stimmy lip.
Fuck.
Stimmy lip.
Fuck. Circumcised again. 3.
Yo.
Welcome to Gus Podcast. This is Zeno the Vigi.
Space Viking.
Low key as me.
Caca.
This is Guts Podcast on the
Dread Central Network.
What's up, fam?
What's the damn deal? So,
Oh, y'all feeling real?
John
stimmy
Mayer
today, huh?
invented-
Y'all boys feeling red. They got that stimmy lip.
Fucking
on
right.
I'm
on
feeling
their
real
faces.
stimuli.
Cashing checks on Biden.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Watch
Get that 1400. Don't speak to me no more.
Watch this head tattoo I'm about to get. With
I'm
that
getting
shit.
circumcised again.
Chopping it off.
Everything must go.
I saw this llama I wanted at the zoo.
God.
They wanted 800 for it. I say I give them 6. They say I come get it.
I'm getting my throat vocal cords altered, so I sound like John Mayer for the rest of my life.
He promised he wasn't going to do it. He promised he wouldn't.
It's happening.
There's some correlation between government checks and John Mayer that merge in Space
He
Vikings'
invented
brain.
Cajun fries.
Fuck yeah. Ooh.
Is that what you're saying? So there I was. I was on the brink of extinction on the Egyptian coast. I had a snake named Sally.
Snake named Sally. So what we got for y'all today is we got what we call what can we call it? A thematic episode.
Three losers talking
dramatic.
shit.
We're gonna go with a theme.
Say dramatic?
Thematic.
God, spell it.
It's one of those things when you say it a
Spell
bunch
it.
of times. Say thematic.
Spell it.
THEMATIC.
Try it again. Not on Oxycontin, please. And there we go.
So what we got here is a
on them
thematic
Roxys.
episode. Right now we're talking about
Zombies.
movies. One of the most classic genres of horror movies.
Definitely one of our favorites.
Oh,
Yeah.
say. I can't
I
say
love monster movies,
I can't
man.
say it on
And
here,
zombies.
but watch this tattoo I get.
Really?
It's going to be sick.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna be?
It's going to be sick.
These
I
nuts.
Wanna get
I can't really say it because I don't want nobody else to get it.
That's true. I want to get a dick on my dick.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You know what would be a cold tattoo is I want to get a fingernail tattooed on my finger.
That'd be wild.
That'd be wild looking,
That
right?
would be crazy
Yeah.
looking. Like what color would you do though?
Like make it look as real as possible to
That
really
shit'd
trip
be
people
wild.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a moose on
You
the
should just
knuckle.
put a little smiley face on that nub right there. So
Nah.
just,
We'll get a moose on the knuckle.
a moose on a
Yeah.
chrysanthemum on the thingamajig.
Put one in the stink on that. One in the stink.
Oh Jesus! The old Mitsubishi Galant special.
The old Mitsubishi Galant special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. I'm sure I've barfed thrice in a Mitsubishi Galant over the years.
Oh shit, man! I got a movie too. We gotta watch. Oh, what time you gotta leave?
I gotta start my set at 11.
Oh, you good? We can watch it. after
DJ
this.
low key is me.
Yeah.
What
I got what's the movie I got? The Monster something shit.
Oh, we got a movie from Redbox, Monster Hunters or something, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's horror. But
I think I already seen it.
this fucking
one with
guy.
T.I.?
Well,
No, never
Yeah.
mind. I haven't
That's
seen
the
it.
one I got
You're right.
on Blu-ray.
That's what's up. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
all right. So zombie movies,
Yeah, creature features in general are
creature features,
some of my favorite
and
shit.
zombie movies. Yeah, totally.
I think to me, I like the fact that especially them creature features, like when you man, what's that Crawl, when that came out, I was surprised because Lake Placid and all that
Supposed
came
to be
out, and I was
lame.
kinda like, it was too CGI, but they did a great ass job on Crawl, man. I really enjoyed it.
I love zombie movies in general. Okay, you got the dead walking around, the gore on it is always dope because it's like rotting flesh, you know, and they fucking eat
Oh
people.
shit! Can we add TV series?
They eat
Or
brains.
just movies?
I was just thinking about that. What do you think?
I don't know what we're fucking doing. I'm just here to party.
Well, we could.
We just said
You know what?
We're talking about zombies. We're talking about our 3 favorite zombie. Okay, let's say 3 favorite zombie things.
So being this is our 60th episode, I'll allow it.
Oh, this is our 60th episode?
Yeah.
Oh no shit!
Caca!
Wow,
You
that's
know
big
what I'm
shit,
saying?
man.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
man, we
Congratulations.
We
That's
do
sick shit.
episodes, goddammit, motherfucker.
We've
We put
been fucking-
episodes out.
I'll
you know
take
what
that,
I'm saying?
man.
I'll be doing it.
60
This was a
episodes
hard
of shit.
This was a hard 60, man.
It was a hard 60.
It was.
You know, I was falling off around 39 and caught my caught my second run around 43. Been running strong since 50.
Hey, because we watched that series the other day. What it was, Black Saturday,
Black Summer.
Black Summer.
Black
Fire.
Summer is fire,
Dude,
bro.
I watched it right when it came because that man, I fucking love zombie shit. And it, speaking of TV shit,
Yeah.
like I used to really, really like zombie shit, but once I got into I was into Walking Dead.
Yeah, I was in it heavy.
Day one.
Damn.
I'm still into it. Like I still wait on Sundays. That's my shit.
I need to go back to where I stopped because it was crazy when it came out. I wasn't in it. Man, I binge watched it and then I was like, damn, I caught up. And I caught up, then it just kind of like fell off again. I'm like,
I
fuck,
wouldn't
need to go back.
every Sunday I wouldn't miss it like religiously. I watched it live until they finally got to Atlanta to the CDC. And then after that, I thought it was so lame.
Bro,
and I
you
quit.
way behind, bro.
You
They
haven't
got
even
some
seen the governor
wild.
then.
No, the governor. Every once in a while, I'll tune it back in, and we got some fucking dork named Negan, and then the governor, this
Shit.
and
The
that.
governor was a beast.
Man, I'll
Shit.
butt fuck all those hoes.
You should see Alpha and the Whisperers. That shit ain't no joke.
Yeah.
So they dress up. Like at first they thought it was zombies were talking to each other.
Nobody cares.
Of course they do. We're talking about zombies, dummy. You're the only one that don't
Nobody
care.
cares.
You're the only one that don't
Nobody
care.
loves zombies more than me.
I can't tell because you fell off at Atlanta. Can you explain
You
yourself?
know, yeah, because it turns into a goddamn soap opera, and it's
Nope.
like,
So you did-
something
so you did-
happens.
you did-
Now
you
let's talk
didn't,
about feelings.
So you didn't see what was the guy name with the bat with the?
Negan.
Negan.
You didn't see him?
Yeah, that shit was corny, man.
You stopped at him?
Yeah, that's just
You
like,
don't even know the context.
Ooh,
You
that
didn't
shit-
even see him get
that
his
shit got
brains
fired
bashed
when
in.
He came in the picture.
I'm talking about brains bashed
Yeah,
in.
he was getting it in.
Yeah.
well,
Hey,
fuck
You
it.
got anything to say for
Yeah,
yourself?
Black Summer's fire, and
Black Summer is fire.
you know what? I don't need that shit because I'll watch fucking Return of the Living Dead every day for the
That's
rest
what
of my
exactly
life.
what I was about.
Yeah.
That's. I swear to God, you took the word. I
Hey,
was about to
man,
say
they
it's
need
not
to-
Return to the Living Dead. So I
They
don't
need to
care
do,
about
like,
it.
Somebody need to do a series for that.
They don't have
man.
mohawks
Let's make a
and-
series for it.
They ain't got the
That
same.
would be a dope series.
I will watch that series.
What?
Return
Like
of
if
the
they
Living
did
Dead.
like the
bro.
storylines by all of them before they hit the graveyard.
I guess the
would
question
be
about
fire.
zombie movies is like, do you fuck with fast zombies or do you fuck with slow
I
zombies?
fuck with both.
I like them both.
Yeah, same.
Because
To me, the fast is like, oh shit.
yeah, it's
When
like
it's slow, it's kind of like you getting caught.
yeah, but it didn't. So I wish somebody would come out.
the slow feeling, it's what kind of replicates like claustrophobia,
Yeah,
and it's
Yeah.
like being smothered alive by like
and the danger of them going
Yeah.
in groups. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To where
Yeah.
like it's not an immediate danger because you could fuck one up, but eventually the sluggish
They gonna catch
mass.
up with you.
Yeah, but
did you see Red Cod 1?
Red Cod 1.
Redcon 1? It's a Dread movie. Shout out to Dread. They yeah, it was live, dog. They had a fucking they had a zombie like as like a sex slave, and they were like fucking it on camera. And shit.
terrible.
Fucking
That's
crazy.
a horrible idea.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I always thought about this idea. I can't believe no one's ever done it. Is the zombies start off fast, and as they rot, they get slower.
Oh, that's dope.
You know,
That's fire.
it seems like more believable. I can't
Yeah.
believe where you at, fucking Romero.
Oh shit.
Yeah, y'all bullshitting.
He
what we
created
going,
the
top-
whole thing,
top
right?
3, top 5.
Yeah. So let's say, what are your favorite three your favorite three?
My first one is definitely Return of the Living Dead. That's the first one.
Fire.
That's the what's crazy. I watched them backwards. It was so weird because I watched Return of the Living Dead, then I saw your favorite, Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why are they moving so slow?
I think me and Zano's list is probably going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, they Return of the Living Dead. The reason why, because they talked.
Yeah.
I think that kind of threw me off. They talked and they ran. I'm like, God damn.
Bro,
They
the
are
first
moving
time you
fast.
saw that, and Zano, you put me on that movie. Zano put me on that movie back in the day, and I never seen it. I was like, yo, like, so the first time they
should've
catch
said.
that chick, and she's like sitting there just a torso, and she's got that like red hair with no lips. She goes, brains, and they talk to her, and they find out why. Like, why do you want not people, brains? And they said, why do you want to eat brains? He said, the pain of being dead.
Yeah.
Bro, that is hard, bro.
You like it?
too
You like it a
Dog,
lot,
that
don't you? I know,
the
you can
pain
tell.
of being
I
dead.
wish y'all could see his face when he said that. It's fucking like, it's like he just got a pair of roller skates for Christmas.
That's my favorite. That's not only my favorite zombie movie. That's my favorite movie of all time.
Well, I think my favorite zombie thing is probably Night of the Living Dead. I really like that movie, the black and white one.
That's an important movie.
Fuck yeah, and it's
That's
scary,
important.
dude. Like
Yeah.
you watch that shit by yourself in the dark,
Yeah.
it's fucking spooky, bro.
Yeah,
like
man.
you start hearing shit outside, you know.
Yeah, you hear everything when you
Yeah,
watch that.
it like the creaks come out in the house. But I also like, man, and I think a game changer for zombie movies especially is the 28 Days Later series. When that shit came out, we
Yeah.
all had a new, because without 28 Days Later, you don't have World War Z, and you don't have
Yeah.
Black Summer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Without 28 Days Later, you don't have that shit because
'cause
it's
you
a
just-
different type of ferocious, fierce, crazy, wild,
Yeah.
scary speed demon
I just like
zombie.
the fact when he wake up, it's like, what the fuck?
Oh,
he walk
shit.
out that hospital
Well,
and die.
and
What
any
the hell
OG
going on?
horror head knows this too. But the Night of the Living Dead dude that had first time you had a black protagonist
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
a horror
he
flick.
He's the lead actor, man.
Yeah, and he's slapping.
Smack the shit out of him.
Slap the shit out.
You know why? Because she needed to be smacked. Goddamn bitch wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, I'll slap a hoe out here in these streets. Yeah, but that was important. And then like the meaning of the end, you know, like that was more than just as I mean it also like started the zombie genre basically. Like
That's
it was
what's his fuck's first thing, right?
George Romero.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good old what's his fuck?
And Savini was in there.
Dwayne Jones.
Wait up, Savini did that?
I think so. I think he did special effects. I
What
could
was
be
he, like
wrong.
7?
No, he
No,
did
it
he did it on the remake of it.
Oh, the remake. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
he had to
What-
be like-
He
fuck
did the
me.
one with Tony Todd in there.
Oh yeah, the
T
yeah.
Tizzle?
Yeah, I don't know. He did something, but anyways, the it was just an important ass flick, man. Like it started the zombie genre. It gave you a lot of the like zombies go slow.
As far as like having like so many huge messages and so many huge, it's one of the most important horror movies.
Yeah,
I would say that movie.
Oh no,
you
I
know,
think he probably did do it because it came out in 1968.
yeah. I
Really?
I could have
Yeah.
swore Savini did it, but I
Tom
don't.
Savini was on that one.
Yeah, he did the special
Get your
effects.
facts right, Loki.
damn, that motherfucker Savini's been doing it.
Dog, you know that's why he's the goat, bro.
Yeah, I bet that boy be having nightmares and shit,
Telling
man.
you. And he still looks like he's 13.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
You know?
Yeah, Savini's he's the goat, dude.
He's
He's
on
the
the
godfather of
he's
the
man.
shit. He so what's it? All right, number 2.
Number 2 for me. Oh man, it was a toss up because I went with Dawn of the Dead 2004.
Yes,
I watched it the other day.
fire, bro.
Even
Wait,
though
is that the one with the big building?
When they're in
that's
the
the
mall.
one with Makai
Yeah.
Pfeiffer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But see,
And
what's
Ving
crazy
Rhames.
is
Fucking awesome.
because they did it as a remake, of course, of the original Dawn of the Dead. But I think them adding the element of we're not gonna change it, we're gonna send them back to the mall. Then they had Vin Rhames in
Yeah.
there and shit, and it was just that shit was badass.
Movie full of good ideas.
Movie full of great ideas, and I like the fact you go on in the mall, then you take over the mall, and then the fact when the guy from across the way.
Oh, I love that
They was
part.
doing the shootout.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Shoot the guy look like Ben Reynolds, and they just bust him in the head.
Yeah, they're playing
But
the.
it's crazy because he was playing the games, playing chess. But then when he started, like, I'm out of food, and he raised up his shirt, that boy was like, skin and bones. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, dog.
That was so dope when they're like Burt Reynolds. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
trying to shoot the zombie that looks like that celebrity.
But-
and then you had the 2 dipshit security guards that were like
But what I
holding it
tripped
down.
out on, and what I understand they had to get up out of there, but the whole time you was there, you got a lot of gasoline stuff. Why y'all just didn't blow them all up?
Yeah,
Like I'd have been throwing liquor cocktails out there every day.
every day, man.
Every day, propane tanks and shooting them every day.
Yeah.
Like
Every day until there's no more. But whatever. I
Yeah,
guess
no
that
shit.
it's a movie.
it's a movie. But when Makai Pfeiffer had his girl, she got bit.
That's the shit.
She had that pregnant. He kept on hiding in the back. Then they finally go back there.
Well,
Damn.
I'm gonna say my number 2 is Walking Dead. Just because I've been in it for so long and it's kept my attention for so long. Dude, some of the people that act in that thing are ridiculous. Like fucking crazy.
It's got a good cast.
You know?
Yeah. Shout out to our homie Haley, who we're friends with on Instagram. She was on there.
Really?
Yep. She just had a shot on there. I gotta show you. Yeah.
That's loud.
And it's one of those
Haley Leary.
It's one of those shows that's so big and it's been going so long that you could have that, you know what I'm saying, like a 2-episode or 1-episode part, and it could like kick your career off.
You got shout out to 85 Graves too. They actually based their podcast around it. Like of Return of the Living Dead. We speak it on zombie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right.
Zeno jumped way back to Return of the Living.
Hey, but what's crazy is because
if I
you know
hit
why?
that chapter, you on track 1
You know
again.
because I'm thinking about the tattoo, man. I'm like, that shit is going.
Shout out to 85 Grave, man. That's our homies out in Cali. Yeah, Bobby Blood, Lauren Lucifer. They're dope as fuck. And 85 Grave, they're based on 45. Their name on 45 Grave was the soundtrack of the Return of the Living Dead. But anyway,
so sick,
my number 2, Night of the Creeps.
Yeah, that's dope.
Night of the Creeps, dog.
That's dope.
Tom Atkins.
Yeah.
Killer movie.
That was a badass movie. It's crazy stumbling across that when I was young. It was like, now when you find movies like that, you like, damn, dog, this is like a gem. The cover was dope.
That's what I was just about to say. It's one of the covers that you remember in the video store.
Yeah.
I remember Night of the Creeps.
Yeah.
And I remember Fright Night.
Well, what was crazy about
Night
Night of the
had a badass
Creeps
cover.
to me, which it was like, it was a different take on zombies, bro. Like it wasn't the dead coming back to life. It was alien slugs that got into the body
brain.
that reanimated a corpse that that was like basically like a slug using a human as like a big ass Voltron thing. You know what I mean? And the
Not completely impossible.
this guy, but you had like it had like a sci-fi element to it. It had a slasher element to it because when the slugs get into the person, they make the person kill. So it had that dude with that like axe in the beginning, just fucking hatcheting up that couple in the drop top fucking classic
that shit
convertible.
was nuts, man.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts. And Tom Atkins is like, ladies, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is, good news, your dates are here. Bad news is they're dead.
Yeah. Killer movie. That's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Damn.
you got to start thinking.
You don't think, you never, you don't think of it as a zombie movie because it's different because the zombies
they're
are,
not biting people to turn you into a zombie.
they're aliens in your brain, but it's still a zombie movie.
What's
My
number 3?
opinion.
What's your number 3?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to have to go not new, but kind of like new school Train to Busan.
Woo! That is a fire flick.
That's a really, really good movie.
That is a fire flick.
Hey man,
If you get me to read subtitles,
it was either toss up between that and World. I like World War Z too. Like, that shit that was dope.
The reason that I like World War Z so much, that's my runner up for 4th, because they were really, really smart on how they used it. So it's not just the zombie and how they look. It's how the zombies attack and how they use each other.
Yeah.
And there they did a thing where they've never been done before, where the zombies use each other and they flow like water. You know what I'm saying? They're not an individual thing. They're the zombies, you know? So they're complete. Nothing's insurmountable. They could cross any building, any wall, anything.
But that's like with the Train to
to
Busan. It was like, you on this train and like each stop you go to is a risk you're taking, and another thing with those was the speed of them. The speed of it, just like, man, these things are fast. And then they were so creative because I like how the big Asian guy was fighting them, and then you know that character's gonna end, but he was fighting it all the way to the end. But how it's like you could be quiet and they can't hear you type deal. And the way they was like chomping and shit, like, oh man. And the zombie actors on there were amazing, man, because they could like move their bodies.
They're really, really good, and they're super twitchy.
They super twitchy.
It's like they
man.
all went to the same kind of like training or something because they all move the same.
Yeah.
Which makes it gives like it's those things that you don't think about. It gives all the actors continuity, so it looks real. Like it looks like it's a real thing.
Damn, dog, these boys are like out of control, man. It was just dope, man. And also, man, I couldn't think of the other one that was kind of sort of like that, but it was I think it was in Asia somewhere when they was in the apartment buildings. Which one did we watch that day when he was communicating with the girl from across the apartment? It was an Asian flick too.
Oh, what was that called?
I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, that shit was dope too.
That shit was dope. It kind of reminded me like of Train to Busan before they got on the train or something like that.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name.
Hit us up in the comments and let me know what it is.
Yeah.
Dope movie though.
So,
man.
What's your number 3?
well, we've probably, like, if it's my favorites, we've probably already talked about it, but to talk about something different, like, of course, shout out Night of the Living Dead. I got to do, 28 Days Later, I think is just a dope movie.
See, that's my number 3 is 28 Weeks Later.
Oh, yeah.
That 28 Weeks Later
But
is fucking
I got to
sick.
give a movie that I just love it personally, is Quarantine.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I seen both of them.
Quarantine
There's
is
2
dope.
of them,
Yeah,
right?
it's the Spanish version and then there's the American version with Jennifer Carpenter, who
It's
just
Argentine.
yeah,
The first one,
yeah,
Argentina.
dude. So check this out. I was sober, man, and back when it came out, and I went and saw it by myself in the movie theater.
That's so
bro.
weird.
I was tripping.
Especially by yourself in a movie because it's so dark and it's like
It's like a found footage.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, we're at the fire academy. Oh, we're doing this found footage," and then it gets live.
yeah.
Like, to me, like, I could watch it all the time. Like, I thought it was so dope. It really,
The original one too.
it really tickled my fear boners. You know what I'm
The
saying?
original one too.
Yeah, the original one's dope as fuck too. And the sequel is pretty dope.
Which one?
Quarantine.
Oh yeah. I just like that make you think of stuff right now though. Like just
I
being
know,
trapped in the
bro.
house. 'Cause when you say that, it's like,
I know.
dang, dog. It's the fact that they went into that house and they had to be on lockdown and shit. And if anybody was in that house, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Man, the thought of that. Like we going through something like that right now, which is weird because it's like that movie that was dope. And I think the filming of it, because it looked like it's in like green screen VHS
dog.
type deal.
And it was like, and like
super
the
creepy.
CDC fucking traps them in the fucking apartment
Yeah,
building.
man.
But I also got to shout out, like, honorable mention, Return of the Living Dead 3. To me,
Yeah.
that, like, when she's like physically decomposing and she keeps doing like weird, she hurts herself so she can feel alive or whatever the fuck. Like, she pierces her fucking face up, and it's like every toxic relationship I've ever had. I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was thinking, so is The Crazies considered a zombie film?
Dude, that's a good question. I guess
Because-
it depends on your opinion.
Because I really like that movie.
The
And
Crazies was dope.
They're kind of like, but I don't guess they're dead. Are they? No, they're not
No,
dead.
they turn into like they're not zombies that eat your flesh, but they are they're brain dead or something. They're
Yeah,
crazy. They're like,
but a
"Whoa."
zombie's dead, so I don't think
Yeah.
so. But The Crazies is fucking fire. I
Yeah.
fucking love that movie.
Crazies is dope.
Especially in the hospital.
Yeah.
Where they're all strapped down and the
Yeah.
dude comes through with the pitchfork and she's like, "Oh shit, he's you know?"
Yeah. That's a I saw that one in the theater too. I always like to brag about it. I saw it in the theater. I don't know why. Shut the fuck up.
Well,
Anyways.
the thing that I like about The Crazies is they came up with creative ways to scare you.
Yeah.
It's not about
Yeah.
because a lot of movies,
Yeah.
would you see that I found out that's the reason that some new horror movies aren't good is because they're not thinking about ways to scare you. They're thinking about ways to move the story forward.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is like, now I want to be jump scares. It's kind of like that's their big theme is jump scares. And to me, like you say, actual creepy somebody, like the music,
The what if scares
the
are worse.
what ifs,
Yeah.
the visions of somebody, like they face and all that shit is creepier than anything.
Like
man.
the what if this was me scared? That's the
Yeah,
real one that
exactly.
sticks with you. You
Yeah.
know?
I forgot there's a new movie on YouTube that's free to watch. It's like, I forgot what it's called. It's called like COVID 21.
No shit on
And
YouTube.
and it's like the COVID, not COVID-19, but COVID 21, and it's the future. And I don't know. I need to check it out. It's free. Just thought I would shout it out. Just
Hey.
Same. What's your
Hey.
number 3?
Mine?
Yeah.
28 weeks later.
Oh yeah,
Oh, look at him. That's
that's fire.
It's
He
fucking
just
awesome.
keeping it on 28, huh?
Yeah, they're both fire, dude.
Yeah,
Man,
that's badass.
I'll
movies,
burn
though,
this
man.
goddamn studio to the ground.
Yeah. 28 weeks later. Was that the one? So that's 28 days later. He wakes up in the hospital. And
Yeah.
then is the weeks later. Is that the one where the army base and they're like,
Yeah.
we need to reproduce?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. That shit was dope, dude.
Yeah,
So that was kind of like,
They got old boy chained up and shit.
you can, yeah, that's like The Walking Dead kind of.
Well, it's like what would. So it takes like religion out of humanity, and it takes law out of humanity, and it takes all the things that we think are holding us together.
Yeah.
That's keeping me from going next door and taking the fucking pork chops out of his refrigerator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It takes that and throws it out the way. And how you really gonna act?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
When we really become like the
Yeah.
primal
Yeah.
thing that we are,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
and we're smart. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like, how much destruction can this little motherfucker really? A lot. You
Yeah.
know.
Like you say, you never know how you react until you're in them times. Then the panic of everything.
I think,
yeah.
I think
That's what gives people the most is panic. It's like, oh shit. We see it now when they say it's a disaster.
and there's
You go to
no
the
bottled
store,
water.
You like, oh shit.
Or the fucking place freezes, and our dude,
Yeah.
we were out of lights for 3 days.
Yeah.
No water, no light.
That lets you know right there. It's like, oh shit, the gas pumps. They was just showing you that. They showing you how what you have is not valuable. You go
Yeah.
to gas stations, it's yellow bags on all the gas.
Fuck yeah.
You don't have any cash, you can't get nothing. Cause it's like, what you gonna get?
Nothing.
Machines are down. Can't even get your money out the bank.
Yeah.
So you just stuck.
I think that's what The Walking Dead did really good for the first few seasons. Like he's the guy that's supposed to be, the cop. He's the good guy.
Rick.
And Rick. But no, his
go.
homeboy Daryl, and he's actually been fucking his wife. And you realize he's a piece of shit. And then you got like the outlaw.
Daryl was the other cop.
Motorcycle guy. No.
Yeah, the
other guy-
motorcycle guy. It wasn't him. It was that other cop that was with him.
Yeah, what was the other cop's
What's his
name?
I forgot.
I
He
mean-
ended up getting bit though early.
Yeah, and then it was a big deal when when Rick had to kill him, and that was like his partner. But that guy's been smashing his wife.
But shit, his son had to kill his mother.
Fuck yeah.
That was dope too. Yeah, all right. Walking Dead's dope.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. I
I just
just
need to get back on
And
it.
his son
But now I
got shot
see-
in the eye.
Now I see they riding horses and shit. I'm like, damn, that boy got a horse.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
yeah,
All the cars are.
ATX got a throw shirt out there. We'll talk about that later too.
All right.
yeah. So
Well,
zombies. That's definitely one of my favorite genres. Like I
Yes.
said, I
It
love
goes-
the gore.
Yeah.
I love the dead coming back to life.
Yeah.
It's like, especially like Cemetery.
Yeah.
Like it's really macabre, but it's like it could be anything. It could be.
gooey gore.
Yeah.
The gore is always I love the
It's-
I
to
love
me,
the
it's
special
it's
effects.
the acting of like the people that are zombies. Like, man, you think that's not hard to be a zombie, but man, you see how they walk.
That's the
how
one
they
thing
move.
that the Dead does. The Walking
Man,
Dead.
It's like
Dude, they're fucking really good
Yeah.
at making zombies. Because
And-
if you look at some, dude, there'll be 5,000 different zombies.
yeah,
And if you look at them, you pause it, they're all different.
yeah,
But-
doing stuff different.
But once again, you got to shout out Tom Savini because Greg Nicotero did Walking Dead, but he went.
Yeah.
Tom Savini showed him the ropes.
He's a
That's
savage.
one thing on Return of
And
the Living
Greg
Dead
Nick-
because they did a lot of running. So like to reshoot that,
Yeah.
shoot that over.
I
and
do
over.
like Return though. I like the Return of the Living Dead with the mall one, and I like the one Dawn of the Dead with the big building. You know what I'm talking about? Where they got the
No.
tanks in the building and all the rich people live in this big high-rise building and shit. You never seen that? Man,
That-
y'all
was it the one
slipping,
when they on the
bro. Y'all talk
helicopters and
about
stuff?
Me, man, this shit's man.
Man, it's not Dawn of the Dead.
That's not Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, you're
He said
throwing
Return
me
of the
off.
Dead, Dawn of the Dead.
What
Yeah,
is it?
Return of the Living Dead is the one with the punk
Probably
rock
talking about Day
kids.
of the
No,
Dead.
Day of the Dead. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Oh
talking about.
yeah,
Is that
Yeah.
that's the one with Bob with the headphones?
Bub.
Yeah.
Bub, yeah.
Bub. Yeah, that one to me,
That one was cool.
it was kind of boring, man.
You know what? You're kind of boring.
No one's ever said that in my whole fucking life.
But that just goes to show you that we're about a month away from I want something and I'm going to have to fight you for it.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? We're about a
Hey.
month. Because you got to think about the freeze and think about if that shit happened on a global. We're not far from that
Yeah.
shit. There's a thin veil of humanity that separates us. you
Yeah,
know?
then everyone's gonna be real friendly to the Guts Goons. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? All of a sudden,
Man,
hey,
that just lets you know, man. And you see it like when you go to stores right now. You see people like secretly doing it, but they've been doing it. It's like you get on that game plan now. Go in there and get your canned goods, man.
Yeah.
Go in there and get your water.
I have a creepy feeling right
Go
now.
in there and get your paper plates. Go in there and get your fork.
Because they ain't. I mean, we're close to being. Man, those two dudes are huge, and I heard that other guy got 2 circumcisions.
Well, it was actually Bill's circumcision that started the circumcision train.
I want to
back
get
in
a
1943.
I'm gonna get a reverse circumcision where I get a fishing lure stapled to the end of my penis.
They call that a backdoor turtle. All right.
That was my neighbor growing up.
Are we doing fuckery?
Are y'all ready for some fuckery?
Fuckery.
Thank
Y'all
God.
ready for some fuckery?
Thank God.
Fuckery. Fuckery.
This week on fuckery, I bring you.
Oh man,
Is that the name of
The
it?
name of the movie is.
that's crazy.
It's about snakes. Fucking so
That is nuts.
listen to this. Short on cash, undergrad David Blake, played by Dirk Benedict. You might remember him from the old A-Team back in the day. Takes a job working as a lab assistant for snake expert Dr. Carl Stoner. When Stoner begins giving David a series of antibiotics as a safeguard against snake bites, he at first thinks nothing of it, but gradually David begins to notice curious changes in his body, and his new girlfriend, Dr. Stoner's daughter, Christina, notices them too. Could Dr. Stoner really be trying to turn his assistant into a snake?
That is nuts.
It's a nuts ass fucking movie though. It's 1973, and the dude he keeps giving him shots, and he turned him into a snake, bro. And like I posted about it earlier on, but like there's this one scene where his daughter's kind of figuring it out, and she goes to like the circus or whatever with the freak show, and that was her ex-boyfriend there, and he's like sitting there. And he's like this half snake man, and it's like he's being tortured. It's fucking rad, bro. It's
crazy.
And Dr. Stoner, like, you can't make this shit up, folks. It's called.
Is it actually good?
It's hard to tell because the only version I could find of it was on YouTube for free, and it's got this haze over it, and they had to slow it down. So I had to kind of like fast forward it here and there because it was going slow, but. It did. I will say this. It creeped me out when they had the guy tortured in the funhouse. Like he's part of the freak show now, and he's going, and she's like, no, and he's like this snake man thing, dude. It's not. Look at this. Look at this shit.
They're gone. Feel your body. It's cold. And listen for the hissing.
That's what it needs in that intro. No, it's about snakes.
It's about snakes in the grass.
They have Samuel L. Jackson in there somewhere.
Shit, right?
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes. All right, that brings us to Shoes of the Week.
Company erupt like a volcano. Me and my partner Zano.
Hey, this is Zano Division. The Shoes of the Week. And we got a good one for y'all today. Shout out to the planets, to the cosmos. Shout out to Space City Lords, man. God damn it. So this is the cosmic unit. Yeah, that's why I said that. That was funny.
Because you always say "God damn it" when you're.
So it's the cosmic unity. They call it the green glow. I've been really looking at these shoes of the style for the last few weeks. So it's called the green glow. The Cosmic Unity Green Glow takes cues from the fresh vibes and bright colors of the 90s hip-hop style, the best era. This bold silhouette has made at least 25% recycled material. I love that they're doing it now. But it's 100% ready for the fast pace of the modern game. It features a green-hued crater foam midsole made of part from the Nike grind, contrasted by a lightweight black upper design with a layered cable pattern in the forefoot. It also comes equipped with a full-length air zoom strobe that provides the energy return you need to help keep you feeling fresh all game. This is the trash transform to help optimize your first step and help you make moves towards more sustainable future. These shoes are nasty. And what I like about them is the fact that they finally, like a lot of shoes are starting to get away from like the leather type mesh because they're kind of like, they hurt your feet a little bit on the cool brand new shoes. But these are going for $150. And I'm only seeing them on Sneakers app. Once again, everybody know every time I say Sneakers app, I mean you got to be up at 9 a.m. You got to be up at 8:30, locked and loaded with your card in hand or your card information ready to go. $150 for the shoe. It's a badass shoe.
Or get your bots ready.
I like get your bot. Oh, come thinking about bots. Nike is trying to find a way to stop the bots. Finally,
I seen that.
They are coming. They are crashing down on bots because bots are buying up too many shoes and they reselling them. They messing it up, bro. Because it's too many people trying to get shoes, and it's like a shoe like this. You'll be like, oh yeah, I can wake up. Nobody really thinking about cosmetics. They gone.
Yeah.
Like they had a shoe come out the other day. It's like, damn, they gone like instantly. And you waiting in line, but it's like if you sitting up there with 8 phones, of course you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't bought out all the pairs. So it's a dope ass shoe, man. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anybody with this style, but I've been seeing a lot come out lately. They had a white pair with some. They got a new pair coming out like beige and blue, but these are definitely dope. And when it say recyclable, I like that shit. The fact that they getting old shit and making shoes. That shit to me is like that's classic. Like okay, we're gonna pick up trash and make you some throwed ass Nikes and shit. But it's the fact that it's got the 90s hip hop style, man. To me, that's so fucking dope. And the Crater foam midsole. So I know that shit is going to be comfortable as hell.
Have you,
I don't know if they true to size or not, though.
Speaking of bots, have you heard about the chick that was the general manager for North America? Yeah.
Yeah. He's an idiot.
He's so stupid.
He told on his mom.
Yeah, the general manager of Nike for the North American.
Yeah, been working there for 25 years.
Yeah, worked her way up from like the bottom, and now she's at the top of the top, right? Well, her son, this little piece of shit, 19 years old, is online stunting, talking about there was 2,000 of these made, and I got 900 of them.
What happened was
shoes.
What happened was he was in an interview.
Account.
He was in an interview.
Yeah.
The dude asked him, "Hey, how you getting these?" And he slipped up.
Fucked up.
When he said his mom, he should have been like, "Oh, I got the best plug in the world," and left it at that. But he slipped up, said his mom's name. I come to find out, he just rang in a card. But what happened was there was some off-white 5s.
Yep.
And they were so hard to get.
But the fact
he had 100 pair of them.
100.
But I don't care. I mean, there's a lot of turds in the world.
This is Zano the visiting the shoes
of the week. I don't know. The fact that he just gave his mom's name up like that tells me that she might have been in on it because he wasn't scared of telling her name.
Was in on it.
You know what I'm saying?
How you not see your credit card?
I don't care. I don't care what your background is. I grew up with cats from the hood, and I grew up. So I knew some rich cats too. And they would not. The one thing they have in common, none of them would ever snitch on their mom, bro. Yeah. You know, none of them would. Especially if they were doing something dirty, they can get their mom fired.
Not even on accident.
So the fact that he was like, "Oh, my mom," the thing
that would be running through
my head.
I
bet his mom was in on it.
The whole thing that thing that would be running through my head the whole time is don't say my mom's name. That would be the number one thing in my head.
Bro, I wouldn't even do the interview, man.
He got too bold, man. This boy was buying like Beamers, taking exotic trips.
Yeah.
And I don't even think he's 21 or something. Yeah. It's like, bro,
I would say my name is Jerry Chrysanthemum and I'm from Iowa, Wisconsin.
But he was on like some Aaron Carter shit where
that boy had like
out there.
Aaron Carter.
He had warehouses full of like the shoes. It's like but somebody else from Nike gonna be like, hey man, don't worry.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. That's why they start coming up. We gonna take care of the bots. Yeah, sure you are.
What, snitched on your mama?
Man.
Snitched on your mama. That's what.
But his mom was like, oh,
you little motherfucker.
I can't believe this idiot came out of this vagine.
Oh shit.
Speaking of conspiracies.
Everybody, it's Loki as me with your conspiracy theories and true crime of the week. I got a banger for you. It's right up your alley. Space Viking and Zano.
Yeah.
I thought about you guys when it came to this. Well, because, I'm into the conspiracy theory thing, and I think a lot of times I forget to leave out the true crime thing, and the murders and shit like that.
Ah, here we go.
So for you today, this week, I have Paul Bateson and the Real Exorcist Murders. So,
Yo,
Paul Bateson, born
this is great. I
August
can't wait.
24th, 1940, is an American convicted murderer and former radiographer and actor. He appeared as a radiology technician in the scene of the 1973 horror film The Exorcist, right?
Nice.
Yep.
So, he's both things, right? He's a radiologist technician and he's an actor. He's doing these small parts, just living his life, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's said that once he did that part and just stepped on the scene of that movie, when he walked away, he was a completely different person. It was like, and he even says it was like a darkness clouded his head, and it just grew and grew and grew over the years, which caused him to become. Bateson is now, in 1979, was convicted of murder of a film industry journalist and was suspected of being the serial murderer of several gay men in the Manhattan community. And so he was released because of good behavior. He did 20 years in prison, was released in 2003 on parole for 5 years. But it said that, and a lot of people think, and he thinks through a lot of like psychiatric and hypnosis things that movie set kind of possessed him. And he said before then he was, and even people in his life, like his brother and his mom, say that it's like night and day, and it just grew. It's not something that when he walked off the set, it was like really, really, it was just a kind of a somberness, and that somberness grew into anger and anger and anger and anger. And he said, dude, he started hearing voices.
Yo.
Yeah. So I mean, we've heard through the years. I mean, there's been people die on the set and shit of that. And so there's
Shudder did a thing about how the Exorcist movie set was haunted and all the things about it, like that happened wrong about it.
A bunch of people walked away from that not okay.
Trippy, dude.
Yeah. And so a lot of people think like the story itself that The Exorcist came from actually held so much dark weight and energy in it that it rubbed off with anybody that touched it. And some people weren't ready for it. You know, this kid was he was not ready for the spotlight because he was a part-time actor. Everyone else in there was ready for, they were actors. They were pursuing this thing. This guy was just plucked out of nowhere, and it was by happenstance,
Yeah.
And he wasn't ready for the darkness and like the kind of energy that comes with both the entertainment world and this really, really dark story that was involved with it.
That's crazy.
It's fucking wild, right?
I love that whole there's more to it than that. And that I recommend that the series on Shudder about the haunted movies. There's more deaths associated with that movie too.
Mm-hmm.
It's trippy. And that one and the Poltergeist one
The Poltergeist one too. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Trippy.
Conspiracy. Man, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll be out there. So
Yeah, this episode is going to come out 3 weeks from now. So 2 weeks ago, we were at the gas station with CJ Graham.
Hey,
Yeah.
CJ. Hey,
Hey,
CJ.
hey, we're trying to probably get
CJ Graham has played Jason Voorhees.
yes,
Yeah,
and
in
Jason 6, right?
yeah, the dopest one of the dopest Jasons.
Yeah.
Jason Lives.
That's gonna be pretty dope, man. Get a couple things signed from him.
Yeah, and
maybe get him on the podcast.
We're gonna try to work our magic. But Darcy DeMoss is gonna be with him too.
Oh no shit! Are they all staying at the Hampton Inn?
Yeah, I don't know, but she gonna be there. She
Yeah.
was playing when your boy Alice Cooper's song was playing in the van and they were driving.
Nice. I heard it's gonna be a magician too. You're missing out, Kent. I know how
Fuck,
you
I
love
want to see a
magicians.
magician. Come on, man.
I know how he loves magicians.
There ain't nothing magic in this
I
world.
know how he love him. He want a conspiracy. That guy. He want to go behind him and
Wait. Kid Loki hates magicians.
Yeah.
He loves them, man.
No,
Don't let him
man.
fool you.
Unless you can
It's a
snap your
conspiracy
hands.
to him, so that's why he's up against. He want to walk behind him while he do a trick.
They're a bunch of sophisticated liars. That's all they are. They wake up every day, and the first thing they think is, how can we tweak it?
Why did you know this? Wait, I never knew this.
First
Yeah,
thing you do,
look up the thing.
the kid hates fucking magicians.
Man, he loves them. Don't lie.
they
Don't
wake
let
up
him lie
every
to
day
you.
and they think to themselves, How can we trick everybody?
Don't let them lie. Don't let them lie to you, man.
Where can I hide the card?
Dude, I love magic shit. And that's the fun of it.
But where's the card?
It's fun to be tripped.
Hey.
I mean, I'm not talking about like some douchebaggery like Chris Angel shit where it's like, watch me tuck my Johnson in my legs and it's gone away.
That's what it is now. I'm 46 years old. Can you find a card?
What about that boy Houdini?
I drove here in a Ford Taurus. Can you find a
Oh,
card?
yeah. Shout out to Vince Williams. He's going to be there.
Yeah.
Vince Williams. Tell you what, Vince Williams. Listen to me. This is low key as me. I'm speaking on my own. I am free from any organization, be it Dread Central or Guts Podcast or the whole city of Houston. Listen here, Vince Williams. You talking to me?
Dude, don't.
And I know your dirty.
Stop,
I know your dirty tricks.
Just stop.
I know what you're trying to do to us, and it ain't gonna work.
Stop, bro.
We've been down this road before.
He's a magician.
And you know what?
Yeah. You know why you don't like magicians? You are a fucking magician, motherfucker.
He will disappear on your ass.
Yeah. You will ghost a motherfucker in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, man, go like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. We just dropped a bunch of new merch too, man. Go check us out.
If you spot it, you got it.
Yeah.
On gutspodcast.com, we got a lot of new merch.
Thanks for listening to us, man. We
Yeah.
fuck with y'all.
Yeah, man. Like, subscribe. We on Instagram. We on YouTube.
And,
We got a little bit of action on Twitter, but man, that Twitter is weird.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, and we're gonna put maybe a promo code. If you put STIMMY in your checkout, you get 2% off.
Hey, actually, we're doing a great little deal where if you can give us your stimulus check and find someone else to give us your
flip it for
stimulus
you.
check, we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, you could come on the show.
We'll flip it for you.
Yeah. All that being said, y'all rate and review this shit on iTunes. It really helps, and we really appreciate it.
Yes.
Subscribe on Spotify. Yeah, that one.
Apple Music.
Apple Music.
All
All the
platforms.
things. All platforms where you could find this shit.
Tell your baby mama, tell your grandma, tell your cousin.
Find us on Instagram.
Yes.
Follow us on Twitch. All that shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys. For Low Key as Me and Guts Podcast.
This is Zano the Vigi.
Space Viking.
Low Key as Me.
Caca!
I'm Zano the Vigi. Your boy ATX and Space Viking. Trying to figure shit out. This changed my life